And fresh on the heels of the revelations from the FISA court and the warrants involving former Trump advisor Carter Page, House conservatives reportedly considering forcing, even without Speaker Paul Ryan's blessing, a contempt of Congress vote. The target, Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. Arizona Republican Congressman Andy Biggs is a member of the House Freedom Caucus, joins us live. Good to have you with us, sir.
Good to be with you, Shannon.
Okay, so let's talk about this. The Deputy Attorney General has already addressed whether or not he thinks that he's in any danger of contempt. Here's what he said at a hearing last month.
I'm working with a really superb team, some of the best lawyers in the country, Republicans, Democrats, career, political appointees. We are not in contempt of this Congress, and we are not going to be in contempt of this Congress.
He is not worried. This is something that leadership, it doesn't sound like they're signing on to. So what's the goal here?
Well, I mean, the reality is he's not worried because we've done nothing. I mean, he's extended every deadline. He's slow-walked things. We've got documents we requested a year ago. We've received documents that are so heavily redacted that to make them unintelligible. And so why would he think he's in contempt? Because we're the ones that have been held in contempt by him. And so I think at some point you have to protect the institution. You have to say Congress has got an oversight responsibility, and maybe we ought to exercise that. So one of the things we could do is we could actually hold him in contempt, or we could actually move on and say maybe you should be impeached, maybe you shouldn't be in office any further.
Well, there's going to be a meeting tomorrow. My understanding, 6 GOP lawmakers will go over and meet with folks from the DOJ. They're going to be a discussion about turning over more documents and things. Do you think there'll be progress there? Because the Speaker has indicated he seems to think that there are things that are coming along.
Well, I mean, there may be progress, but what's progress when you should have had these documents to us 7 months ago, and you're going to slow walk them over to us some more? What does it mean? We still haven't seen the scope letter when it's in an unredacted form. So there's so much information that's been withheld, and almost every time we have a hearing, I happen to be at the hearing that Rosenstein said, you know, oh, I'm in good shape here. Every time we have a hearing, it's like we find out something more, and it's like, where did that come from? How come we're just finding out now?
Do you feel like there are times that you don't know what you don't know, and that prohibits your ability to ask for things and to find things if you don't know you're looking for them?
You're absolutely right. I mean, so that's why I think it's been dripped out so long, is because, oh, we get something here, we say, well, that leads to a few more questions. They drip something out for us, and it's time to say enough's enough.
Okay, in the Politico article talking about this plan to potentially try to do this end-run resolution, they say this: the Justice Department has emphasized that it has made unprecedented disclosures of sensitive materials to lawmakers, even at times bypassing the historical guardrails for sharing information connected to an ongoing investigation. True or false?
Well, I'm not sure if it's true or false, but I know it's something that they're spinning to say, well, see, we've been just perfectly compliant. Well, then where are the rest of the documents? If you're going to go over the guardrails that you say you are, why not give us all the documents then? Why not let us see them? And, you know, if we need to go to a top secret room, let us go there, and we'll look at them there. And it's just not happening. Do
you think they're validly worried about leaks from either side? Because there have been accusations that both Democrats and Republicans have leaked things that are beneficial to their side of the argument.
I think in Washington, D.C., everyone should always be concerned about leaks. I mean, that's something you have to live with.
All day, every day.
Yeah, but I mean, look, we find that there's additional witnesses from time to time that we need to talk to, and it's all because it's been dripped out, and they haven't provided us with the information necessary for us to conduct our oversight investigation. That's a real problem.
Well, I know Republicans, a number of them are worried that Democrats will retake the House in the fall, and all of this comes to a screeching halt, and you won't be able to get much more information, if any, beyond that point. We will see how this meeting goes tomorrow.
All right.
Congressman, thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Shannon.